Understanding generative AI and how it is different from traditional AI. First, understand what is generative AI. Imagine teaching a computer to be creative. That's generative AI. It learns from what's already out there, pictures, songs, or even words, and then creates something completely new. It's like having a super smart artist or writer at your fingertips. Let's understand this with a diagram. The diagram outlines the process of generative AI, showing how it works step by step. The Gen AI learns from existing data. It studies a large amount of data to understand different types of information. For example, it might analyze thousands of images to learn what a cat looks like. Then, the AI understands patterns, styles, and structures. It identifies and comprehends the trends and characteristics in the data. So, it learns not just what a cat looks like, but also the different breeds and how they might vary in appearance. After that, the AI creates new and unique outputs. Using what it has learned, it generates original content. For instance, it can create a picture of a cat that looks lifelike, even though it has never seen that exact cat before. Generative AI has the ability to create a diverse range of media, realistic images. The AI can produce lifelike pictures by generating new artworks that mimic the styles of renowned painters. For instance, it could create a visual piece inspired by the techniques of Van Gogh or Monet. Text generation. The AI can craft coherent and contextually relevant text. This includes drafting articles, writing poems, or even generating detailed reports. It uses its understanding of language to produce content that fits various contexts and styles. Audio and video synthesis. The AI is capable of creating audio and video contents. This might involve composing original music tracks or generating short video clips. By synthesizing sound and visuals, it can produce engaging multimedia content. These capabilities showcase how generative AI can transform data into creative and practical outputs across different media types. While generative AI represents an exciting leap forward, it's important to understand the foundation provided by traditional AI. Artificial intelligence, AI, is a branch of computer science that aims to create systems capable of performing tasks that typically require human intelligence. These tasks include learning from experience, recognizing patterns, making decisions, and understanding natural language. Essentially, AI is about building machines that can think, learn, and adapt, much like humans do. In summary, traditional AI focuses on creating technology that mimics human thinking and decision-making, which serves as the groundwork for the advancements seen in generative AI. Within AI, we have machine learning, or ML. ML is a subset of AI that involves training algorithms to learn from data and make predictions or decisions. Instead of being explicitly programmed for each task, these algorithms improve over time by learning from examples. Deep learning, or DL, takes machine learning a step further. It uses neural networks with many layers to analyze complex data. This deep structure allows it to excel at tasks like image and speech recognition, where large amounts of data and intricate patterns are involved. Natural language processing, or NLP, is another crucial area within AI. It sits at the intersection of AI and linguistics and focuses on the interaction between computers and human language. NLP uses ML and DL techniques to understand, interpret, and generate human language, enabling applications like language translation, sentiment analysis, and voice assistance. Machine learning is used to make data-driven decisions. By modeling algorithms on historical data, it identifies patterns and relationships that are often challenging for humans to detect. These patterns are then utilized to predict solutions for future, unseen problems. There are three main types of machine learning: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Supervised learning teaches a model using labeled examples. For instance, it's like teaching a system to recognize spam emails by showing examples of both spam and non-spam emails. Unsupervised learning finds patterns in data without labels. For example, it's like sorting a box of mixed photos into groups by similarities, without knowing what each photo represents. Reinforcement learning trains a model through rewards and penalties for actions. For example, it's like teaching a robot to navigate a maze by rewarding it for finding the correct path and penalizing it for hitting walls. Let's understand in detail with this example. Supervised learning is like teaching a child with flashcards. You show the child a picture, input, and tell them what it is, label. The child learns to recognize similar pictures based on these examples. For example, you might show pictures of cats and dogs with labels, and the child learns to identify cats and dogs on their own. Unsupervised learning is like sorting a puzzle without the picture on the box. You don't know what the final image is supposed to look like, but you group pieces that seem similar. For example, it's like grouping different types of fruits by their color and shape without being told what they are. Reinforcement learning is like training a pet. You give rewards for good behavior and gentle corrections for mistakes. For example, if you're teaching a dog to fetch, you reward it with a treat when it brings the ball back and gently correct it when it doesn't. The dog learns the desired behavior by understanding what actions lead to rewards. Difference between generative AI and traditional AI. Generative AI and traditional AI represent two distinct approaches within artificial intelligence, each with unique capabilities and uses. Generative AI focuses on creating new content, such as text, images, audio, or video, by learning patterns from existing data. It excels in tasks like content creation, image synthesis, text-to-image conversion, and music composition. Examples include tools like Midjourney for image generation and GPT-4 for text creation. The output is fresh, original content. In contrast, traditional AI is centered on analyzing, predicting, and making decisions based on existing data. It is adept at pattern recognition, classification, regression, and clustering. Typical examples include recommendation systems, fraud detection, and image classification. The output consists of statistical models and predictions. In summary, generative AI produces new, original content, while traditional AI provides data-driven models and forecasts.